little tiny gaming section while I'm waiting on this nigga Glenn. Bro, what other shit you play besides Apex?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I played Call of Duty. I played what else, bro?
Okay, something you don't think I'd expect with that loud
Jump
ass noise in the back.
Jump Force.
That's crazy. That's crazy about you. I wouldn't expect that for sure. You know what's crazy? I was gonna buy it and I ended up not playing that shit because the reviews
I gave
came
you my
in
account. You
quick.
could just download it.
I don't even care to play that shit. That, but I'm telling you that people said it was that trash. You liked it?
It's decent if you got enough friends to play with you and shit.
Hmm. Who was your favorite character on there?
Goku and Loki.
And Luffy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Luffy.
This
Yep.
nigga said Luffy. Okay.
That's how I be rank. I be
Hello.
like Luffy.
Yeah. You said what, Jiro?
Yes, I finally got a
That's
hard
how
back
I be
from
reading.
someone.
I be like Loki.
They
That
won't
nigga
be.
be going.
They gonna be on your ass when they hear you butcher his name on this. Huh? But do you remember the name of the power moves you used?
No, I forgot him. I forgot him. I ain't playing it so long.
Hmm, that's true. When did that shit come out? Like 2019.
Mm, I don't want to say the wrong date, the wrong year, 'cause you know.
Wow,
But nah.
wow, wow, what?
I don't even. I don't know. I'm gonna clip that part out though. What's good? What's
What's
up?
good, y'all?
All right. But before we even start, man. So, how did you feel about the backlash we received from the last episode,
Yo, that was funny. They don't want us to have fun. They don't want us to have fun.
bro?
That's it.
It's like five people that have remixed the videos. Talking about some no, you're wrong, dude. I'm just like, bro, I'm in all they comments trolling, but then I don't want the TikTok to get deleted, so I'll go back and delete what I said after I know they read it. Like, them boys is really ridiculous. Nah, we're gonna do the second. We're gonna do the Dragon Ball Z part second because Free's still on his way home right now. Hey, T Roy, are you there? T
Yeah.
Roy. All right, I want to ask you because I don't think you remember. So basically, right now we made a new TikTok account, and everybody and their mom is like roasting us because we had. Well, this one girl came on a pod last time, and she made like a hot take, and her hot take was, she thinks Damon is the fucking the Night King. How do you feel about that?
Mm. That's a good take, but I would need her to elaborate on that theory a little bit more on why she thinks that Damon would be
Okay.
the Night King.
And Glenn kind of helped me out a little bit, but for one, she said the Night King could ride dragons, which doesn't necessarily mean, but it could mean that he's a target, like he's a Targaryen, you know?
It definitely, yeah,
Uh,
that definitely, yeah, can mean that he's a
Mm-hmm.
descendant of a
Good evening,
Targaryen,
guys.
they're Targaryen.
What's good, bro? Mm-hmm.
As far as he's saying, like, I guess on the previous video that you guys had, somebody had made a take that the Night King is Damon, and I was just saying, like, they would have to elaborate on that a little bit more on why they think, Damon is the Night King. But he was saying, how when the Night King had came out with his dragon, and I was like, that's definitely a good, you know.
Um, yeah, but thing is, that's not possible. I don't know why do people think that Damon could be the Night King,
Hmm.
because the Night King is actually far older than any Targaryens. He was a Night King before even the Targaryen existed, so that's absolutely not possible. And also, dragon riding is not reserved to Targaryens. Anyone can ride a dragon if you can tame a dragon. Actually, there's no limitation to it. It's just that usually
No,
Targaryens are the one who rides, but there's no you have to be a Targaryen. So that's not a prerequisite to be a Targaryen in order to ride a dragon. But even aside of that, the Night King is 1,000 years old. Targaryens are less than 1,000 years old of existence. So that theory has actually absolutely no basis whatsoever. And if people remembered season 6 or season 7, when they showed that memory like with Bran, they showed how the Night King was created, and they showed the guy. That guy was not Daemon at all. So I don't even understand why that theory ever existed in the first place.
True, true.
There's
I'm a
I would
yeah.
tell you there's a couple reasons that theories exist, but one of those reasons I can't say because it's a spoiler. Another reason is that dragon riding may not be a purely Targaryen thing, but for other people to ride dragons, it's like trying to jump hoops after hoop after hoop. In fact, in the books, the only other person who could mess with dragons and tame a dragon is Euron Greyjoy, because he has the dragon horn.
No, not necessary. Not
and
only him.
and and okay, this is I feel like this is kind of help you see why we have this theory is because Game of Thrones, they're super known, like they're so known to fucking go off of the book. And yes, remember, you like you said, the guy that showed who he was, and like why he like and they showed that it wasn't Damon. But after I watched the thing, the clip on YouTube again, and it literally said, like, when they showed it after the flashback, he was like, you was the one that created the walkers. It said walkers. It didn't necessarily say that first guy was the Night King per se. Do you or am I tripping? Because I went
Actually,
back and
Bran said exactly those words to that girl, the children of
he
the
said you
forest.
created the
Like
Night
you were the
King
one
or the
who created.
walkers.
You created the night. No, he said you created him. You created the Night King, and the children of the forest said, yeah, we created him because we had him to protect. We needed him to protect us against you, against men. And back then, the children of the forest, when that happened, it was thousands of years ago, tens of thousands of years ago. That's actually that's historical fact in the world of Westeros. That's when the Night King was created.
All right, hey, hold
And
on real quick. I'm listening. I went to the scene real quick. Hold on. I want to hear. He literally said it was you. You made the White Walkers. He didn't say the king. I'm telling you, go type in on YouTube, um, "Children of the Forest." Children of the
yeah,
Forest create White Walkers. You'll see the first video is a minute long. He literally said you created the Walkers. He didn't say the king.
yeah, but that was the first White Walker.
Yeah,
That White Walker that was created was the Night King. He was the first
Nike.
White
Okay,
Walker.
so the first one
He was the
created.
one that
Okay,
started the whole thing. And he was
okay, that makes
created
sense.
chronologically. He was created 1,000 years ago. It actually has no basis with this current story. That was really back in the day before even there was men in Andals or Targaryens existing. So really, those we are talking about two different timelines.
No, you good.
Absolutely. So
I really
that's
just
that's
liked her question because it sparked up this conversation, and it was like just a good take. But it
yeah,
was nobody in here that said it.
yeah,
She's not here right now, but that's crazy.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so all right, so episode 2. How does everybody feel about the beginning? Kind of break it down for us. T-War, Glenn,
Well, with
Sadina, y'all can go. Of
for
House of Dragons,
yeah,
yeah.
for me. Yeah, for House of Dragon, for me it was quite good. I like the fact that there was a time skip because there's actually a lot of events to cover that leads to whatever the show wants to put on screen, because the House of Dragon is supposed to be going on 5 seasons, and there's a lot of things to show. So I appreciate the fact that there's going to be time skips in order to cover the whole story without wasting
And
too
then
much
and then
time
get
on
on to
details.
John's.
Yeah, and
And
they get on to the
let's all get one opinion off real quick, so we don't go through like all the
yeah,
topics real quick. So T
yeah.
Roy or Glenn, y'all can go.
Okay, I think this episode is really good. It's setting up um, the main conflict that I know is gonna come,
Hmm.
and it's just little moments here and there, and I got grossed out by the maggot scene. Very grossed out.
I thought it was so cool,
Yeah, with the
actually.
crabs.
Like, no,
No,
with
the
the
maggots.
maggots.
Hmm. Oh, you talking about when they had the maggots for his hand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was actually the cool way to do science back then. And like, yeah.
Yeah.
But me personally, I love the second episode. I definitely
Mm.
feel like it set the tone for the war that's going to be coming. Um,
Yeah.
being as though because I just got in, like, I wasn't into Game of Thrones like my brother and my mom was, so it took me a little minute to like get on the bandwagon of Game of Thrones. So I really honestly don't, I haven't read the books, I don't know the whole history of like everything.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it's nice, I think it was nice for them to kind of do this take and, you know, go back and then show us like how they got to where they were when we were watching Game of Thrones. And I just feel like, damn, like they were so poor in Game of Thrones, because it's just like so much stuff that is just so different like in the
Mhm.
House of Dragons for me. But I love the daughter. I don't know her name. What is the daughter's name?
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra.
Yes. I just the part the My favorite part was when they went to the uncle's place and they were like trying to
Hold
get
on, let's not
eggs or
skip through
whatever.
every. Okay, my
All
bad,
right.
my bad.
All right. All
Because
right.
that's why I try to get y'all to say quick points. Because I don't want to skip through all of them too fast.
All
That's
right.
that's
I'll
another
wait.
important one. Real quick though, that was beautiful how y'all said it, because it was like building up for something big. My friend that watches it as well, he said he didn't like this episode because he wants to see them fighting already. And I was telling him, I'm like,
Mm,
you're not gonna be able to feel the impact of each fight. You feel me?
yeah.
Y'all know on this show, even when a simple slice of a guy's arm, like you feel that shit because you know the beef behind it. You know. So like it's a real way for them, like it's a perfect way for them to stir the volcano right now, in my opinion as well. But
Mhm.
like, okay, so who made the point about the maggots?
Oh, that was me. The maggots are
Okay,
weird.
okay, so the maggots basically destroyed my point that I made on the last podcast, right? And for T Roy and
Which one?
Sedina, I had a theory that y'all remember the king's, like his little scab on the back of him that looks kind of like pussy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a theory that was like the early stages of grayscale. Because remember how like
Yeah.
remember how Odu, when he got his grayscale removed, it looked pussy like
Yeah.
under his skin, right? But then
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
this episode, the king got cut and his hand got kind of, you feel me? His hand got fucked up, so it's like it defeats the purpose and
Mm.
it like the theory, and it makes it known that it is the throne that's that's fucking him up like that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's a huge theory that symbolism behind the fact behind that is the throne always hurts the whoever it deems not worthy of sitting on it. So
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of showing that Viserys, for whatever reason, it's open to interpretation, is not worthy to be a king, even though he has been designed and he is actually occupying the position. So we can talk about why would the throne, if the throne ever had that sentient aspect, why would the throne disown disown vessels like that? Because every time he sits on it, he's always getting cuts on his finger, on his back, and yeah, this is kind of a bother for him. But it kind of shows that he's, because the symbolism behind the throne was like that. Why the first king made a throne this ugly and this dangerous is because to remind people that ruling is never easy. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Viserys is actually not ruling in an easy way,
Yeah,
switching hairs and doing things like that. So
but
he's
like
not
Yeah.
making the best decision.
cutting him is one thing though. To get him infected and sick, god damn.
Yeah,
I mean
yeah,
that. I mean
that's
it's
kind
You
of
said
called
what,
death.
Glenn?
that's
They're calling it death by a thousand
yeah,
cuts. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a
yeah,
metaphor for
that's
what his hand and like his counsel is
Mm-hmm.
essentially doing to
yeah.
him too.
Oh
Like you
my
could
God,
and
his
tell.
and
hand, his oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah, that symbolism also. Yeah, you can read it that way. The fact that the first wound was in his back and that was pestering and it was kind of rotting
Oh
somehow.
my
So
God, y'all.
maybe there's something to analyze. So he Viserys is still open to interpretation whether he was a good or bad king. One thing is certain about him is that he's indecisive. He's
Very.
indecisive as to how he wants to rule, with who he wants to rule. He loves his daughter, but he is genuinely worried of the fact of not having a
Hold on,
male
let's not
heir because he
let's
doesn't
not
have.
skip. Let's not skip. Hold on. Let's try to answer the point. I know how we all want to do. Like you can
Yeah,
say the and go on like a whole tangent, but let's not try to. You feel me? Because I want to dive into them like one by one. So all right.
yeah.
So we're agreeing that it is like symbolizing, that he's not fit to be king. You had any other take on that, Glenn and T. Roy?
No.
I got the symbolism that he's not fit to be king only because it's Game of Thrones, baby. You
Mm-hmm.
don't get to be
Mm.
a good person. You gotta be a ruler.
Mm-hmm.
Step on someone or something.
Bad, and he's so focused on trying to be like the king before him, when he didn't know that the king before him didn't have to be like that. But, like, he had a different deck of cards,
Oh yeah.
you and he's trying to
Yeah,
play the same way with his hand, and that's not good. But let's
yeah.
really talk about his counsel. Like, out of all of them, who would y'all like if y'all are king? Who would y'all trust? Like if you could trust any of them.
I
I
would trust
mean,
Corlys Velaryon.
Why would you say that?
He has the money and he's straightforward. He's gonna tell it like it is. Of course, he has agendas. Everyone has agendas, and once you assume that from about anyone, so you can actually value people for what they can bring to the table. And Corlys brings that harsh opinion about himself. He brings out the harsh realities. We need to do this because if we don't do this now, then this is when it's gonna happen. It's gonna bad for you. It's gonna be bad for me. So if I were to trust one only about one of them would be Corlys Velaryon. It's the snake.
if I'm
Trusting a
gonna trust
snake is
anyone,
crazy. What the wait? I get your point. I get your point. But you saying what, Glenn?
if I'm gonna trust anyone by what I've seen only, you have to go by
Mm,
the treasurer, the one who like said like, listen, you got if you marry Calder's daughter, shit happens, that's fine, but that's the best political marriage you could
The
get.
dude that he went to talk to on the side, right?
Yeah,
I
that guy
fuck
gave
with
the
him
most
too. Yes,
unbiased,
yes.
the most
yeah,
because
that's
Corliss,
Westerling. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
because you're right. Corliss was in fact, I probably if you had to trust a major player, you'd probably be him because he's
Mm-hmm,
from Valerian blood and because of other
mm-hmm,
reasons like that. But the guy with the
mm.
most unbiased counsel was the treasurer.
And
And hold on, real quick. And in
is
my
it?
opinion as well, he really like. Yes, you have the money, but the moment that he had to sell it to me that I could fuck with him was the moment that niggas was fucking with his ships. People fucking with your ships, handle it. Yes, the king is not really trying to help you with it, but you have money, like by like you say, um,
The king won't let him move his ships. That's the problem.
won't let him move it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's why it's
I,
fucking him up.
I don't think the king. It's not about the king letting him moving him ships, much as he wants help actually to fight against those guys from Essos because by himself is gonna cost him. He has more merchant ships than warships. He's
Yes.
a merchant. He's making money, so he needs the support of the king to actually fight.
So
But
that's
by
what I'm
himself, it's
saying.
gonna be complicated.
So
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying
he
to
has
say.
the.
That's why I can't really fuck with him, because it's like at the end of the day, what do you bring to us but money? Like, and your money is, it can be cut off because you're not family. You can do some jank shit at the time. I don't want to be at the mercy of your money. And the moment where he could
Or
have
get
sold to, like, the moment he could have sold to me that he has other value is the way he reacted to the situation of people messing with his ships. But he's so, like, he's in like panic mode, so it makes me feel like, why would I want you, like higher rank to lead in the throne, especially where you're already shaken in this little situation right here. You're saying
Well,
what?
I would
Given
tell
that that
you,
situation could happen.
you got it.
Yeah, I mean that situation could happen to anyone. For me, I would see it as an opportunity to actually help him, and for him to be indebted to me about that, because I'm going to make sure he's not going to forget that I helped him save his money
Mm,
and
mm,
preserve his dominion on the
mm.
seas.
In my
So yeah,
opinion,
because he is a
I think the king made the right choice with that. I don't. That's not. I'm gonna lie. That's not good enough for me. Like I don't, especially with this type of thing. I don't care for somebody who's like everything about them is transactional, whether it's relationship or money. You feel me? That's why it's
yeah.
like I agree with Glenn's take of like the person that's most unbiased is because he's not only unbiased because he respects me and he cares for me, but he truly cares for like the throne. All I'm seeing is what he can benefit from his daughter being married to the king, and even him wanting to marry a girl so young to the king as well is also even more reasons for me to not. You feel me? This is a person that will put business and money before anything, and that's not somebody that personally. Not saying he plays a very important role. I respect him because what you say is right. He's very straightforward, so it's not something
Mhm.
that you have to pay too much attention to because you know his agenda. He's not hiding it. But
Mhm.
it's still kind of, yeah. You still got to play him at a arm's length, in my opinion.
Now, if
Yeah,
I
the
had to
marrying system
distrust
was
someone,
You said what, Glenn?
if, if I had to distrust someone, it's the hand of the
Boy,
king. That man is playing a long game.
that
Yeah,
man
I
comes
don't.
from money. The high towers are the wealthiest house in Westeros. That man comes from money. He just wants power.
you said hold
Yeah.
Money is not
on.
a issue for him.
You said what, T-Roy?
No, yeah, I was just agreeing basically. I don't trust him. I just feel like uh I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just gonna be really, really bad. Like I just feel like
And
it's really gonna be bad.
and the
Every
fact that
time.
and the thing is Otto Hightower has been serving ever since the previous king. He's been around King's Landing, trying to grasp as many power as he can. Has been hand of the king, fired once, then this one came in, took him again. So he's been around. He's not gonna make any wave. People trying to compare him to Littlefinger. He's not Littlefinger, but he doesn't have that level of preparation and cunningness and deep thinking. He's just trying to adapt and to put his pieces on the board with a king he knows to be undecisive. Viserys is that
Well,
guy that you can push in a way. If you just say the right word with the at the right moment, you just see
Yeah,
how he fired them
you
Daemon.
can low key butter him up and like a how you want to use the
Yeah,
word.
buttering up
It's
without
sad.
looking like
yeah.
you buttering him up. Yeah, just saying that word that he said hell of a day. No one witnessed it actually among them, but he just quoting it like that, knowing that Demon being that the man he is, not gonna back down. It's to say like I didn't say it like a coward. Demon's gonna own the fact that he may have said it, or at least he thought about it. So
Well,
he,
the
he kind of knows the
problem,
guy. So
I think the problem with here is that, like in the original Game of Thrones series,
mm, mm,
the Targaryen attitude isn't
mm-hmm,
working because the king himself is
mm-hmm,
very passive and very calm. Where
mm-hmm,
Damon is like Daenerys and Viserys from Game of Thrones, where they're just
mm-hmm.
like, "Fuck you, I'm a dragon." What? Fuck
Yeah.
you, I'm a dragon. That's all. That's all. That's how they move, right? And you
Hey,
see
hey, hey, hey,
Reyna,
hey!
Without
Put some
without the
respect on my
insanity.
people.
Yeah,
right? And
without insanity.
and you see Reyna doing it, and Viserys as a king is almost intimidated by the fact that his entire family is way more fierce than him, but they're
Yeah.
not in power.
Another sign is the fact that he never took a dragon for himself. He took the previous dragon that used to be that of his ancestor Valerian, and when that dragon died, he did not take another dragon after it. That's also a show that somehow he himself doesn't really feel worthy of being a dragon rider. He's not a dragon rider. His own daughter is dragon rider. His brother is one, but even his cousin Rhaenys is a dragon rider, but he's not. That's also a show that somehow he had the choice. Maybe he would have not been a king.
Okay, so when we find out that this nigga Damon then took a fucking baby egg and everything, what are y'all thoughts, man?
He's just trying to be himself and try to pressure his brother into a situation.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I definitely feel that way as well. But then I feel like he feels like his brother is weak, and I feel like he's trying to, I guess, draw him out in a way. And I feel like the brother was like kind of like the king was kind of like on his way, but the hand just wanna be like he just wanna be like, I don't know, I guess he just wants to have some sort of power, some sort of like, like authority,
Yes,
like
something, a reason to show
of
the people that hey,
something.
I'm doing
Like I could
something.
do this, like I could do
Yeah,
this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's very cringy, like pew. And so now I can talk about my favorite part
yeah,
or
you
what?
can.
Yeah, you got
Okay,
it.
so for me, I just loved when she just swooped in with that motherfucking dragon. Like, yeah, like what's up? Because I feel like if she wouldn't have came, it would have just been a lot of unnecessary bloodshed, real quick. Which I would have been there for. Like, I was always there for that. But but yeah, and I just loved when he like just threw the egg at her. I was like, oh, like it was just so cute to me. Like,
Hey,
yo,
I ain't gonna lie to
like
y'all.
because
hmm
I don't know if this might be I don't know if it's a spoiler. I'm just not gonna say it.
What,
Yes,
Yeah,
babe.
you talking about something that you read, T. Roy?
Something that happens between them two in the future.
What did you see
no,
this at before you can say it? Like you talking about in the trailer or something, or you
Hold
read
on,
it?
a little bit of both, honestly.
hold on.
But for
Look in the back channel.
The T Roy's point, I think she is right, and it shows you
Oh
the like
shit.
it shows
hmm
you like seeds of what they potentially could be as like in the future, or at the very least, he respects Reneo more than he respects his brother.
That's a fact.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I wanted Damon to at least take the dragon and burn Otto real quick before anyone else did anything, and then find peace.
Bro, ain't no way they get married, huh? They do go in.
Yes, because you gotta understand that you
Things
know that her
change.
best friend's about to marry her dad, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I
And
just
you,
thought they was different. I wish they didn't do that. I like it. I like it more as a
but
brother sister
it
thing.
wasn't. It wasn't more so out of like just incestity and being nasty. It was more so as of like rank. Like I need you, you need me type shit. Like we not you.
Yeah,
You
let's
see.
let's try not to spoil that part
Yeah,
of
I'm
it.
trying to not like Here,
But
let me.
no,
Wait, you
but
read it, T. Roy?
No, but I told you that my brother is super into everything,
Oh, so he told you.
so I know everything.
no, but I don't know. I'm excited for because this show is really doing a lot of things to set up really great moments. And if you guys remember the part when the little girl is talking to the king about the dragons and where is the other dragon?
hmm
Yo, I'm excited because that means that dragon's coming in, and
Bad.
that motherfucker gonna be
The
huge.
fact that they mentioned it, right? I'm screaming. Hey, y'all, real
They're gonna
quick though.
find that dragon.
Bro, am I tripping or did the red, like, did Damon's dragon seem excited to see the other one? Like, hey, sis.
Oh, no, he was.
I was freaking dead. I was like, bro, this nigga's just looking at her soaring and shit. I'm like, bro, that's crazy about them. But hey, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think there was even gonna be any bloodshed. What I think was gonna happen was Damien was gonna turn around and go home, and the other niggas gonna go home. They wasn't finna dare try to fight them right there. Hell no. But it
But
really,
nah,
all he did was set up a perfect
It wasn't. I don't think. Sorry to cut you off. I don't
You
think that
good?
it was. I don't think it was him not trying to fight them. When that dragon came out, nigga, he said, "Put that still away right now." Them, they put them knives away so fucking quick. They want no smoke. They did not want no smoke. They didn't. There was nothing that they could do.
And the fact
Cause he
that,
burnt to a
and the
crisp.
fact that the dragon knew to come to like Damon
Think
drawing the
about that,
sword,
like they're connected that way, like
yeah,
that.
that
But
was fucking
they're
beautiful,
magically connected.
bro.
Yeah,
Y'all,
On
they're
top
them.
connected
of
like that.
that,
Hmm.
yo, on top of all that, bro, you just know that that's why Cordis is mad because he's like, y'all have dragons, fly over them, burn them, and you're good.
Bro.
This
Nah,
doesn't take that much thought.
bro, it felt so beautiful to listen to them talk to in Valerian to each other.
Oh yeah,
And I ain't gonna lie, y'all kind of just hurt my feelings because I like the vibe of them being like brothers and sisters. Like it reminded me of something. But now that they freaked out and these niggas gonna be together, bro. God damn.
But you know, it's always been like that. That's not nothing new to nothing.
yeah, but
Like
that's just
it's always
Targaryen.
been like that.
That's just Targaryens. Now they are.
I was gonna say that's definitely. I was gonna say I got some too. So you
That
want to
little
put
that, that little freak.
Listen, they care about fighting dragons, and they
Hmm.
need to
Ride each other.
sacrifices, bro.
Yo,
Sacrifices.
hey,
I'm just saying,
Okay.
the sacrifice is everything.
fucking dead, bro.
Okay, so we're all the king or the queen. Who and they told us we have to marry these girls. Who would you have went with? Of course, we're not including the little girl. We're just saying, even though we don't know all the other people on the court's daughters, who. Well, that's kind of me asking y'all the same question
Well,
of who y'all
nah.
trust.
Well, if I mean,
Hmm.
I know it's gonna sound weird, but I think the 12-year-old girl would have been the most politically
Oh my
sound one.
gosh,
Yeah,
bro,
I
That's
feel like the
crazy
12-year
about
old.
you.
I feel like the
Yo,
12 year
she's
old
only 3 years
is the
younger.
most prevalent one because first of all she has Targaryen in her blood,
yeah,
and it would make them stronger as a union for them to combine.
she knows
Their
about
house.
all the dragons in the
She's
history.
very knowledgeable, and but the only thing that skeeved me out is like that she was 12 because I did though she was like 6 or 7. Like when I see her, I was like, no, that's
Bro,
not.
T
I was like,
Roy,
that is not the
T
daughter.
Roy,
Nah,
in my head, I'm
the
like,
thing
is he gonna live for her to get old enough for him to fuck her? Like, bro,
Fucking
yes,
dead.
nah,
that nigga's breaking down.
you just gotta
And
remember
that was
that.
another thing too. I felt like yes, she's the most prevalent one, but being as though what he's going through, it wouldn't really make sense for him to choose her because we don't know what's going to happen with that what he got going on. So
I
Hey, yo, I
mean,
want to cut y'all off, but I just fucked a blunt. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
all right, you go.
nah, but if you nah, listen, cause again, I know this entire story. Fuck high towers.
Bro, this
They
nigga and
they they
this
all
nigga love giving me clues. Fuck.
they all they all pussy, all of them.
Yo. Nah, I'm sticking to that name now. For Glenn to say some shit like that,
Yo,
I'm
they
fucking
all
dead.
pussy is sick, bro.
I might name this episode that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Them
That's
niggas pussy.
crazy. Bro,
No,
damn.
but politically speaking, it's kind of like how do I say it? Remember how Rob took a wife
Hmm.
and it fucked him over?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of like in the same vein.
These niggas be trying to control the pussy, bro. I don't know what's be wrong with them on this show, man. That's crazy about them.
Yeah, bro. When you're a king, you're alone, bro. You're alone when you're a king.
Okay, so you're a Rhaenyra. How do you
Yeah.
feel about hearing? How do you feel about hearing that your father is fucking marrying your best friend after your mom died 6 months ago?
Well, nah, he didn't even let that. He didn't even let that like play out. Like he didn't tell her once. He just kind of just fucking said it. Like
Damn,
I'm
he ain't
marrying
let
your
his
best
wife
friend.
death breed. He ain't let his wife like roll over in his
Nah, he
grave. What?
wanted
Like
to.
that's
He
crazy.
wanted to. He was. They was forcing him because they were saying a king's duty is to always attempt to be breeding and have like a wife. So he has to remarry. Like there was pressure on him. He wasn't even maturity.
Yeah,
That's
crazy about that.
hmm And he chose the one person that was helping him, like comfort him, but like he didn't
I
know
feel
that her comforting him was a plot by her dad already. You feel me? Such an easy thing to peep, but hey,
When y'all
I
get a trauma
mean,
dump, when y'all get a trauma dump mid series, don't come back. I don't want to hear
yo,
it's like I felt like I would have felt betrayed because just for the simple fact that like it was hidden from her. I felt like it was hidden from her. I felt like that was very smart of the hand to send his daughter in there at the time that he sent her in there and how he sent her in there. Like he ain't send her in there to like beat to get her shit beat down. He sent her in there to be a
he damn
friend.
near did to Roy.
Yeah,
Like
he sent her
if the
in there
king
to be
wanted
a
to.
friend.
But not if the king wanted her to. You don't think her dad would have told her like if she came back the next time and say he tried to have sex with me? You don't think that nigga would have said next time you go in there, fuck him? You don't think?
Of course, but
Yeah.
but
hmm
it would have been easy. It would have been easy for her or any lady to go in there and get and hold on, baby, and get fucked and have a heir or whatever the goal would be. But she like you gotta take heed to when she was like when my mom died. What she say? When my
Yeah, she
mom
did. It
died,
was a whole
it
trauma
was
dump situation.
I
yeah.
told
When my
you.
mom
I
died,
told
it
you.
was like nobody didn't
I told
actually
you.
nobody said like I'm sorry like
Who's
that
good
this is
voice?
happening to you. I'm sorry that this is
Hey,
going on.
what's up,
And
best
that's
friend?
when she had put her daughter
Yeah,
in
Hold
he's
to
on
on.
the
his home
podcast
or
right now.
whatever. But I think that that
hmm
meant a lot to him because his
Okay.
first wife was a friend. Like she was his friend in his life. So I
Now
think that's what he was looking for.
imagine her coming into her father's like court and be like, "Yo, he tried to rape me." It's like, and you ain't give him none.
Hey, yo, that dead ass.
Yo,
That's
this white
really
boy
how that nigga
stupid.
was. But now you
You
know
ain't
so.
give him none.
Bro, this nigga's so goofy. He had a one-on-one with his daughter, and that was the moment for you. He told her 90% of everything. Just tell her this as well. She's already in a moment of pure, like, you feel me, vulnerability, and she's listening to everything that you're saying. That was the moment to tell her. If she's really the person you want to be the hand and the king next or the queen next, let her know things so when you're in the court in front of all your people and you know she will be there, she already know, and in front of all those other niggas they'll see her. Oh, that's your best friend, you're not tripping. Okay, maybe you are worthy of being queen. But no, he made it to where it was a surprise for her and she walked out, and it gave the niggas to be more like, oh, you're not even reporting, your father doesn't even respect you, why should we, so that was really crazy by him. I don't know.
That's And tough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
no.
you could tell that she was hurt because she walked out.
I was like, man, this nigga tripping. Now you gave her more of a reason to form with Damon. Now your family don't fuck with you, and your black fucking you feel me, hating on you. Nobody fuck with you.
Your cousins, your family, your best friends. Man, only that one kid on the corner likes you now.
Bro. So anybody could smoke you now. Nobody gonna know who did it.
Nah, he's just making enemies by quote unquote doing the right thing.
Yeah, that's crazy about them. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't. He doesn't think like a king to me. Like he doesn't act like a king to me. Like he's weird. Like I don't know. Like I don't like how he moved like as a king. Like I just feel like he's too emotional, too
When
you know,
I feel
like
like
he's
Dave had the right point where he's trying to act like the previous king.
yeah.
Like nigga, and y'all got two different decks, my dude. It's not gonna work like that. There's literally free people killing niggas and filling their bodies with crabs. Bro, hey, I like him because you know how everybody wants like a Night King type villain that's far away. They gave us one this time still, except for this nigga from the swamps. Like, and I'm ready to see like what's his like power, like army tactics, or like what can he really do with them crabs and all of that. Because I don't think it's gonna be as easy as sending a dragon in there and burning them all. Shit, crazy about them. But what other big points do y'all think we're missing from this episode?
There's a lot of hints and stuff, but I mean, overall, I think the point of the episode was to show like who would be the next queen.
Okay. And okay, so Rhaenyra's what's it called? Dragon is hers is bigger than Damon's. I thought his was bigger.
No, hers is bigger.
Yeah, oh, hey, yo.
Like,
hmm
you gotta understand, like, Damon is a skilled dragon rider. He's the only one without a mount.
hmm
He's
Bad,
he's
so
like,
he raw dogging like Danny did.
Yo,
yeah, he's that dude. He doesn't need the bigger dragon. He's gonna beat you without the bigger dragon.
Yeah, and that makes his dragon faster and more agile, right?
Mm-hmm.
That little skinny
well,
shit, bro. Do y'all remember that little skinny thing on Avatar with 4 legs with the long ass tongue? It wasn't a dragon. It was like a Earthbender's weapon.
which
I don't
Remember,
Avatar?
think.
Blue Avatar or Aang Avatar?
And its purpose was to sniff people out. Like it could sniff people out from a mile away.
Oh, the anteater thing,
Yeah,
looking thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
how Damon's dragon built. Let's skinny eye. That's crazy about him, bro. Hearing his screech in my earphones, bro. I rewinded it like 3 times, bro. That shit was insane. Like every sound, even the little sounds he was making before he popped up over the rocks. I was like, hey, yo, that's crazy
we're
about
not
him.
gonna skip the fact that you say he be raw dogging dragons. That's crazy about Damon.
Technically, everybody else put safety on. That's crazy about him.
okay.
Safety is sick.
So by this week, who's your favorite characters? Is it the same
Bro,
as last
oh
week,
yeah, I
or
even
is it?
forgot to tell you, we was wrong about everybody. Do you know who my favorite character of this week is, bro? Damon's
Who?
whore.
That's tough.
Bro, bro,
That's
if you
tough.
really think about it, everybody else on that show is on some the shit that she stands for is really more on some universal shit than everybody else, bro. Like she said she went to that nigga because she thought, you feel me, she could feel safe, like liberated, like do the like live how she wanted to live. She didn't want to have no kids, and you over here lying to people that we got a baby on the way. Like, huh?
Nah,
Trip
but
out.
here's the thing. Man, Damon is still my favorite character. That man plays so close to fire. He doesn't care if he lives or die. He is like, try me. I want you to try
Nah, that
me.
nigga is truly heavy metal rock. I ain't gonna lie.
That man's like, I am doing everything, so y'all stop acting like pussies.
It's
I
crazy.
ain't gonna lie. Now that I know
And
that
it's
he's
and
pussy
it
whipped, he's
shows.
not just on some. This is my little sister. That's crazy about him. I wouldn't have gave that egg up if it was about some pussy. What's wrong with him, bro?
Uh, uh, uh,
Tripping. That's a
nah,
whole dragon egg,
I mean, but remember, no, this is him just being like respectful because he was stuck with Reina, and that was a little brother's egg.
man. And y'all know, in the king not coming, I would have went. Cause everybody's watching like that one nigga said, you looking pussy right now and not pulling up to this. You feel
You
me?
heard Glenn. You heard Glenn. They all pussy.
They all pussy. I'm telling you.
Bro, he should have went because everybody was watching him, bro, and you just not gonna go, bro. That's crazy about him.
Because if he
Mm-mm-mm.
showed up, at least Damon would have respected the stuff being said to him. But nah,
He bad. He would have gave
he's
him
a
the egg too. He
Targaryen.
would have gave him the egg too.
He's a Targaryen, and the other guy isn't. And he hates Otto Hightower. That's like bringing oh, we want to make
Like you
peace
brought
now with
you
Batman.
brought the exact nigga that I wanted to kill to me, bro. What's wrong with you? That's crazy about
Yo,
him.
like you brought the exact opposite of peace.
Like the nigga that I literally want to
And it's
kill you sent him to me. Thank you. And if I kill him, it will literally weaken you crazy because that's your hand.
nah, and what makes it look worse now is the fact that when he like tried to chastise Reina for going over there and being in danger, she's like, "Listen, you know people are gonna die." He's like, "Man, you're not lying.
Nigga started laughing. I
Otto's
laughed, but
definitely
I'm
gonna
like, bro, I'm
die."
not laughing with you. I'm low key laughing at you, bro. Fuck out of here. Like, the hell, you're not doing shit, bro. Your kids is really doing this shit, trying to keep y'all name alive, and you just willowing away like a goofy. Shit,
Well,
crazy.
nah, I feel like he's killing the Targaryen name with all the actions he's doing.
Yeah, he acting real pushy. Like, hold on, real quick.
Man,
Hashtag they all pussy. But
they all pussy, bro. I'm telling you.
Now you can keep talking.
Nah, listen. The Hightowers, King Viserys, they're all pussy. And they're all
Mm-mm-mm.
gonna act all high and mighty when they got power, but they ain't got nothing.
Bro, I meant to
All
ask
right,
y'all
my
niggas.
bad. I was doing something. All right,
No, I meant
so.
to, I meant to ask y'all niggas last week because
Yeah.
I never really watched Game of Thrones like that game.
Yeah.
But how did that little nigga get around in that wheelchair so frequently?
Nah, niggas was
The
pushing him
devil was
around.
pushing.
Bro, nah, it was times that I see clips, bro. The nigga would just be in the woods in the snow by himself. I'm like, how you get there? Ain't no snow tracks or the like. You feel me? Like,
Hey, do y'all, bro? Freeze. One time, bro, these niggas accidentally left a subway. Not what's it called? Fuck. What do people get coffee and shit?
what? Like,
Dunkin' Donuts?
the,
Nah, the
Starbucks.
Starbucks. These niggas left a Starbucks cup on one of the tables, bro, on the scenes.
Oh shit!
Medieval times, bro.
Oh shit!
Like that's real ridiculous about them.
That's crazy, boy.
hmm Nah. Other than that, bro, that whole episode just felt like what's that saying? You know, like when you can cut the tension with a knife type shit.
Yeah.
Yo, like a
Tension,
butter knife with a
bro.
butter knife.
Tension from minute one to the end, bro. That shit was crazy about them.
Nah, but I will say by the first two episodes, they've
hmm
mastered. Like, the first Game of Thrones seasons is kind of slow, and
Yeah.
everything is a slow pace. This one has
hmm
mastered how to do the politics without making it super slow.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not
Fucking.
like, oh man, I'm waiting for something to go down. Because you're still waiting for me to go down in this one, but you feel it. Like, it could come any moment now.
Yeah. But fucking. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else we're missing? No, other than
Nah,
that, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So, what would you rate the episodes, Glenn and T. Roy? For me, it was another 10 out of 10, 2 weeks in a row.
yeah, I think so too.
What about you, T. Roy?
I'll give it an 8.
Okay. What do you feel like it was lacking?
Um, I'm gonna just give it an 8 because the upcoming episodes that are gonna come, I feel
Are
like
gonna be wild, right?
it's gonna be a good
So
one.
do
So I
you?
don't want to start.
So
I don't
so
want to start off giving tens. Like,
so
hmm
T Roy, do you think what was your rating for the first episode?
um, I'll give that an 8 too. I really think.
Jeez Louise.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But nah.
It's a good reason. It's good reasoning.
Yeah, I get what you mean. That's true.
Yeah, she giving it space for growth. You feel
Yeah,
me?
That's
exactly.
true. I think I want to challenge that point because yes, okay, so it's I feel like it's like a restaurant. There are different type of tens. I feel like episode one and episode two. The episode one was a nice salad. You feel me? With all your favorite shits on your salad. You know. And episode two was a nice appetizer. You know, that's when they bring out the cheese with the nice shit inside of that whole with your nachos. You can dip your chips in your dip your chips in your cheese. You feel me? Yeah, the main course is a different type of 10, but I'm gonna take the eight. but
Nigga said it's a 4.5 star restaurant. Who's you?
bro, but nah. Okay, so this Dragon Ball Z movie, man. Let me
Boy,
start rolling up as we start this up. Go
nah,
to
hold
my
on. You might
notes.
as well don't spark. Let me roll up again because I'm almost done doing it.
All right, all right. It's
But
gonna it start off slow. So how do y'all feel? Not even like the main movie's animation. Did y'all see how like how they did the little flashback?
yeah,
Yeah,
Bro, didn't that look as cold as the fucking books?
it,
yeah.
it was definitely enhanced for sure. Because I
Bro, it
feel
looked
like
like they put the books in. Yeah,
all I feel like is they took like a little bit of the anime itself and just like cleaned it up. You feel me?
yeah, that was ridiculous about them, man. I love that little flashback. I almost got there late. I low key got there in the middle of the flashback, but I got a good point of it. They was just doing like the talking about the past and
Yeah,
shit.
the reference points and shit. Right.
So how do y'all feel about Piccolo's training with Pam in the beginning?
Oh, that was
Bro,
great.
the fact that this little girl is only 3 years old, bro,
Mm-hmm. That's crazy about her.
and the
You,
shit that she did was ridiculous.
mm-hmm. You were saying what, Glenn? I have a second part to this question too.
No, I think the training and all that was great because it shows that she that she still has a lot of saying in her.
That's a fact. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, so I wanted to ask
And
y'all to keep going.
nah, she has a lot of saying in her and all that shit that Gohan's missing is she has it all. So
But
shout out to
Glenn,
her if she can make it happen.
if if we really think about it, Glenn, she only quarter Saiyan
Hmm.
because Gohan is half,
But
and for him
still,
to have
she
a kid with Videl, that's she quarter.
ain't. You're not gonna
Yeah,
get.
that's
You're
true.
not gonna even get any halves. Like there won't be any more halves or fools because unless Broly starts mating with Pan, you're not gonna get
Eve.
Nah,
anything more than
hold
that.
on. I got a phone call. What did you just say to me?
He said
Like
unless Broly start.
unless Broly's the only other Saiyan who's not blood related to any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Okay, so
He would
that
be
brings
the
me to my.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got
That
it.
kind of brings me to my second part of the question. Do y'all remember how old he was before Goku started flying? Like what was the you feel me? What's the youngest age any of them flew?
Go.
I remember because you remember in Dragon Ball, Goku had the Nimbus. You feel me?
Besides the Nimbus, I'm talking just him. Oh,
No,
No,
he didn't start flying. He didn't start flying until Dragon Ball Z, like until we got the arc
okay, full blown
after.
adult.
Like, yeah, you feel me? Like,
He said what going?
nah, bro. I mean, Goku back in the early Dragon Ball stages was using his Kamehameha to fly
Oh,
and like
okay.
in battle.
That so how young was fucking Trunks and Goten when they was kids? I don't remember what age that
Oh,
was.
they learn quickly. Trunks and Kotan learn quickly on
nah,
everything.
yeah, they was real. Like they literally was like better versions of Gohan when they first start like training type shit, bro. Like,
Okay, so this gives me a kind of side question. This not I like this because I knew some of the things you would say was going to bring me to some of the questions that I needed. We know why Gohan went on his lost his skills kind of because he went all full lovey-dovey mode, you know. But what the
hmm
fuck happened to my little niggas?
well, it wasn't. No, no, no. It was like more so like he became a scholar, bro. Like, it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
because remember he met Videl
Not
during
not
the
we know not go we know Gohan, but I'm talking about Trunks and Goten. They couldn't do
Trunks and
their
Goten.
fuse or nothing.
Nah, they haven't. I guess they didn't do it in a while, and they fucked it up. Like,
I was like, y'all didn't even you feel me? Y'all should be mad strong too. Y'all ain't come prepared at all. Like that was cool and funny, but it disappointed me that my little niggas came in fat and
but
you feel me?
Wait,
you peep the
but
timing
remember,
of the. Go ahead, Glenn.
but yo, remember, Trunks isn't future Trunks. Well, he was in a
Yeah,
Terminator movie.
He don't
Trunks
gotta
Valor
is a
be
Trunks,
in.
rich
bro.
kid.
Yeah, he don't
Trunks
got.
is a
Yeah,
rich
yeah. So
kid, bro.
yeah, so you're answering my point. Yeah, so he's like spoiled, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he has all the money in the world. He can
Bro,
go
Hmm.
to
I just
any
like.
country. Yeah, you
Go
got
ahead,
it.
Glenn. I was just gonna say I like how like it's literally set us up like for like the like how GT was about to start. You feel me?
Hmm.
Like that
Oh
was fire to me.
no! Also, guys, did y'all catch in
Hmm.
the beginning that Android 21 is canon now?
Yeah, I'm loving
Android
that,
who?
bro. I'm back to Dragon Ball
21.
Z.
Android 21. What the girl?
Okay, did you ever play Dragon Ball Z Fighters?
Nah, but she's low key been canon though. Ever since her and Krillin had kids.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
that's
That's
eight. That's
18.
seven. That's seven. That's 18, bro. That's
That's
18.
18.
Oh wait, which one is
21.
20?
21 is the redhead one with the glasses, and she can take
Yeah,
like your powers type shit.
Hold on, let me go type it in real quick.
Yeah,
yeah, she's
I
canon.
played Dragon Ball Z Fighters, bro.
Oh, okay, so she was in no movie. She was straight from the game.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Let me talk from there.
She's Dr. Shiro's wife. I didn't think she
Oh,
made
she
the
was
canon.
a. Oh, so she was the what's it called doctor? Okay, but how come she didn't get the squabble in this then?
I don't know.
I think she
Maybe it
was
might
already
have been an
gone.
Easter egg.
I
Yeah.
don't know what time. I don't know what like timing she's in the like for it to be canon. But
Hmm.
for her to be Dr. Giro's wife, it got to be like somewhat during Cell Game. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what's my okay? So my next question for y'all. When we first meet Doctor Hebo, how do I pronounce? Is it Doctor Hebo or Hebo?
I believe it's Hebo.
Okay. So y'all first time meeting him. How do y'all feel about him?
Um, I don't believe that he's even Giro's grandson, boy.
Why not?
Well, he don't even look like Giro.
It
Fat
was
little
wasn't it
kid.
like third generation or some shit like that?
He's his grandson. Like literally
Yeah.
his son's son. You feel me?
Yeah, so his son's wife could have some reason, and like
Nah,
I
his son
mean,
like in his son like in BBWs is crazy about him.
hey man, all I'm saying is it was
Mhm.
fun to watch the Red Ribbon Army and him look at the Sea Fighters and Bulma as like a mob.
Mhm.
Villains, bro. Like
That was
villains.
That shit had me in
funny,
tears, bro.
and it made it so like how a kid is so easily impressionable type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That was real funny. See, I like that. I like that joke. I didn't like the joke of making my nigga Trunk and Goten fat, bro. I was watching. I was like, wait, please do it
Nah, bro,
right.
but
As soon as I saw
that
they finger miss, I started dying laughing.
that's canon, bro. So it's like literally we've seen that fat version before. Like we've seen a skinny like
Nah, I know,
skeleton
but I'm
version of
like,
them.
nah, I know, but I'm just like, bro, I just wanted them to be live too. But I guess doing that is such like a cool character. It would have stole away from the light that they were trying to build up for Gohan. You know?
And
Bro,
also,
the fact that Pan go ahead.
you gotta remember that Goku and Vegeta did the same thing in the Broly movie. It was just
That's
that
true.
Frieza was getting his ass beat for an hour. That's what helped them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Frieza definitely sacrificed for a minute, boy.
Okay, I didn't write this part down because I was gonna wait for somebody to say her name, and I was just gonna squeeze that in any part of the question. But bro, seeing that nigga Frieza twirl around for those few seconds, that nigga's such a fucking evil, evil. Like he was just up there spinning and thinking about some evil shit. That shit was live.
I'm dead.
Bad on that
Yo,
little quick
who's
flashback.
that?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Robin,
Yeah,
what's poppin'?
what's good, bro? We're doing the podcast right now. You seen the Dragon Ball Z movie?
No, I haven't seen the new one. There's a new one?
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about for the podcast right now. You can listen if you want to though. Yeah, but not yeah. That was just crazy. That was like I don't know. That I wish he was in the movie. I was hoping that he was gonna pull him up. Hey y'all, why they making it seem like fucking Brawley scared of fucking Frieza or something? Talking about some Frieza's gonna find him. What the fuck was that about?
Nah, because Frieza just
So
wanted
he
to
doesn't
use
go
him.
crazy.
Yeah.
So he doesn't go crazy and blow up Planet
Berserk.
Master.
Oh yeah, cause Frieza gonna get him mad and he gonna
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bro,
I
nah.
Broly
mean,
is literally the Dragon Ball Z's Hulk. Like honestly, bro.
And he's so respectable, bro. Like he chill. He don't do too much. That
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
nigga
no,
Bear's
and
such a fuck boy. He put a shit around everybody but him.
nah,
Nigga
but
said, "Who the
no,
fuck is?"
he
Nigga said,
tried.
"Who the fuck is this?"
He tried, kind of.
But nah,
No,
okay. You can go.
nah, but remember that scene where he's battling. I'm like, boom, chill, calm down,
That nigga.
too much.
Bro. Okay, we'll go get to that part. I don't want to skip over it real quick. But y'all, did this nigga Piccolo manifest some ops?
Yes, he did.
Like, what's wrong with him?
Yo,
Yo, I'm
he was just
fucking dead.
disappointed at Gohan.
Because Gohan is peaceful and trying to do something else. Don't want to just fight all the time. Like, what the hell?
Facts.
Like, he's
Well,
for
nah,
Fuck your
because
blunt, bro.
Piccolo
all
knows.
right, bro. For you to go out of your way to letting them play kidnap with Gohan's daughter, bro. Like, what the fuck,
Bro,
bro?
nah, the fact that Pan was literally going along with that shit, talking about, oh, just yeah, you could tie me up, and talking about when the nigga woke up in the flyer in the the plane. She talking about
Bro, they are so goofy for that, bro. Like y'all
No,
little freak asses. He said, "Wait,
nah. If
Glenn."
we're gonna talk about the funniest jokes in the very beginning, when they reference Piccolo as King Piccolo, and then when he's talking about him being Kami and all that shit, and I was like, "What the fuck,
Nah,
Piccolo?
he
I was
was
like,
calling
when
him demon.
he,
What?"
He was calling him Demon Lord Piccolo the whole time, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Okay, bad. Hey, we low key just went through two questions, but it's okay. We talked about Gohan and his laziness. So wait, do we mind that Gohan is lazy? We don't care, right? We're happy for him in his new endeavors, or what?
yeah, no,
Honestly,
super kid needs
nah, 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 nah,
appreciation.
nah, 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 nah.
Hmm.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah.
Fuck that. No, okay.
The
Because in
nigga,
this, hmm,
the
yeah.
nigga
He's
is literally the strongest, supposedly, how they depicted this shit, bro. The nigga's literally supposed to be the strongest Saiyan.
Hmm.
Like, so I don't get it, bro. Like, why are you, like, hello?
And bad,
he
and
ain't
it's not like
stronger,
him
bro.
not fighting. It is not like, bad. He's not strong, bro. That's facts. But the fact that him like you're not even training as much as everybody else, and you're still neglecting your daughter. That is the goofy about you. Like, come on,
Bro,
bro. Don't just paint
Why
the
not?
picture of good dad. You know.
Why not? He's his dad, but in academics.
is literally Piccolo is raising Saiyans at this point,
I'm
bro.
crying.
Yeah,
Glenn
he
said
is.
Like,
Gohan. Glenn said Gohan. Gohan is Goku, but for academics. That's crazy, my man.
Yeah.
fact.
What?
That's a fact.
Oh my goodness.
But you
All
gotta
right.
understand too. Remember, Chi Chi was mad overprotective of Gohan. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's true.
I
So,
mean,
mhm.
you see how Chi-Chi raised Goten, and that's why Goten doesn't come out as saying as much because Goku
Bro, even when
had very little raising
even
of
when they
Goten.
even when they came out and they got finished the fight, Bulma was like, "Yeah, don't let Chi Chi find out you was here. I called you for this. You feel me? Like she gonna have a fucking fit."
Oh, bad. She did say that. I'm like, bro, all of
Facts,
y'all
facts.
irresponsible ass parents. It was mad irresponsible shit going on.
Not you gonna call your son and his friends to pull up and fight. Like,
Yeah, that was real
Nah,
ridiculous about
no,
them.
low key, Dragon Ball Z is just like, then these villains aren't strong enough to fight us. So what we're gonna do is make someone stronger by training them in battle. What?
Bro.
right. So how
You
y'all
sure that's a
feel?
good
How
idea?
y'all feel about Bulma just sitting on Dragon Balls like that?
Bro, hold on. Let's not
Oh,
even get to her.
yo.
I gotta order a question. Please, hold
Okay.
on, hold on.
All
We gonna
right, give
get
me your
there.
question.
Hold on. So Piccolo versus Gamma 2's first fight. How did y'all feel about that? As far as the animation, the little shit that it was showing, mind you, that they didn't do for the rest of the movie, of like the little kapow and shit like that, all of that.
Oh, nah,
That
I
was
feel like
funny.
when he noticed, he was like, "Where are the letters coming from?"
What
Like,
and I'm glad that they wrote in there for him to see it. Like, what the fuck?
right, I was fucking dying, bro.
That was real
Yo.
crazy about
But
them. Mhm.
shout out to the making the gammas worthwhile.
The gamers
Oh
are
yeah,
actually
they.
kind of
Hmm, I like
fire.
Yeah.
them. I wish one of
I
them
didn't,
didn't die. Hmm.
I didn't like the fact that they use guns for their like key blast type shit.
Oh,
Like,
you didn't like that?
bro, it was low key. Like,
It was cheap, but damn, it seemed cool to me, man.
it
Cause for
gave
the
me,
whole
it gave
theme.
me, it gave me mad like they trying to copy like Ultraman Senju type
I
vibes. You
mean,
feel me? Like,
I,
Oh,
I
something
mean,
that
it
you
was supposed
okay.
to be Sentai.
yeah, Sentai, not Senju,
It
Sentai,
was
right?
supposed to be Sentai based superheroes.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna. I like that a lot, low key. I'm like, they're not like everybody else doing all this. These niggas just pew on your ass.
Yeah, these niggas throwing that shit.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so that brings me to my next question. Like, bro, that shit. I don't know. Something that high tech and not him and the like the security facility, the secure facility that they had. Ain't no way there wasn't like something like that wasn't built to peep a nigga following him, and that place wasn't built to peep somebody intruding. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do
No,
y'all feel
my
about
fa-
that?
yo, that shit was funny, especially the joke where he had to use the bathroom. and he was gone for like he flew away, did a Dragon Ball wish, and came back, and he's like, "Yo, I know what what 29 told me. Don't worry about it. Just hold it."
So nobody noticed him fly out the shit. Like what the fuck? No,
Wait,
they
No one
what happened?
cared.
like remember when he found out what their plan was with Cell and shit like that. And he's like, oh, bro, I gotta go. Like you feel me? I gotta go gather people up, and he literally left the base.
Piccolo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? That's crazy about him. But nah, okay, so this whole Bowman section, bro. This lady spends money just having people just go find the Dragon Balls, not to keep them secure or away from people that could possibly, you feel me, do some
no, she
fuck
does
shit.
that for that. She does
No, no,
expensive.
no, no, no. And she literally go by what like you feel me? She remember she was one of the first niggas to like have Dragon Ball radar. So I think she still be going by herself, my
But
boy.
no,
It ain't just her.
even back
No, she
then, she
hires people
had
to do it
goofy
now.
reasons. Back then,
Yeah,
she
that's a
wanted a
fact. That's a fact.
boyfriend.
But listen,
Damn.
she's like
Poor
Bill
Yamcha,
Gates. Yeah, legit. She's
Oh
like
my
Bill
god.
Gates and Elon Musk put together. She can do whatever she wants.
Nah, and the way she be little nigga and Krillin, that should be killing me, bro.
bro. That's like her little brother, bro. Yeah.
But damn, bro, at least let that nigga feel like a man. God damn,
Listen, he does not feel like a man. He gets dominated by 18, bro.
bro. And they try to give him that little 2 seconds of fame.
Bro, dominated by 18 is
Hey,
ridiculous.
but she pulled his head out that gravel. Like that dude is a dork.
I'm fucking dead.
Nah, bro. But nah, okay. So on my next one, these niggas. Okay, so okay, we kind of skipped through that. We talked about the hideout as well. So seeing Broly be cool with Vegeta and Goku, man, like how was that for y'all?
It was
That was dope.
actually. I feel like that was like literally. I feel like that happened already, right?
Yeah, but like at the end of the movie, but like to see it continuing and knowing now that
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah. Facts. Yeah, yeah. That was
yeah,
low key fire.
bro. Hold on, my bad. Zah sent me something, held me down just now. But yeah, bro, that was so cool to me, bro. Like the way Vegeta was always like still being his calm and collected self and showing them his intelligence about how he what's his name Jiren,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and
Facts.
watching and remembering like the stuff that he did and how it can
Hmm.
help him to elevate like and that's always what I'm talking about. Even with that, as cheesy as it sounds when we play Brawlhalla, and I be talking about like that shit with honor, because even if somebody's better than you or something or whatever the case may be, it's always better to nigga not hate on it. Like tell that you feel me, tell that nigga good shit about that and respect it and learn from that shit too. Now you can get colder. You feel me? Because this is
Facts.
probably something that you did during that fight that you peeped that if he did what he did, yours would have fried him. You know. So that yeah, that was
Hmm.
real cool about him, and Goku just wanted to be brolic like the football captain jock type. Hey, let's just fight it out, you know, real
Facts.
goofy ass nigga. But how do y'all feel like about this nigga Beerus falling in love with that girl,
Yeah, that shit was funny, bro.
bro?
Barris is a bro. All over
And
food, bro. He's literally a
and the
simp for
fact,
food.
But she didn't
yeah,
even
the
have
fact that
food,
Beerus, the fact that Beerus would be like, "Yo, that's my woman," and then Broly over here would fight him like on equal terms, being like, "Nah, bitch, let's go."
bro. And I like that they didn't make him look like a creepy old nigga. I like that she actually wanted to fuck with him. You feel me?
Uh,
Yeah,
For my bad, I was reading the front channel. But yeah, like bad. That was a real cool scene to see, and this nigga getting all the ice cream and shit. Nigga got freezes cook. That nigga freezes an elegant person. John, I thought you followed the club. If I thought you got the notification, honestly.
I, I. It's late here, so like shit.
Bad, my bad. We had to get a lot of people like to finish work first, so we have to push this one. Like this is around the time we're gonna kind of start doing them now on these days. But nah, okay, so Bad. So okay, so Beer's falling in love. This nigga being nice to people and shit. That guy's a clown. But all right, what's the next question I got for us? I think it's one more, and then we just raw dog the rest.
Hey yo, stop using the
Hey,
word
yo.
raw dog. Stop using the word raw dog. You gotta relax.
Okay, so how do we feel about how do we feel about finding out about Cell in Game One?
Uh,
um, so that was disappointing.
Oh my
nah, I ain't
goodness!
gonna
Not
cap.
let's not
Sal,
even. Yeah, let's not even
uh,
get to fully him about in his creation. Let's stick on how just hearing about what we thought we was gonna see from him.
I
No,
honestly
so
didn't.
you got
Go
it.
ahead, Glenn. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Gamma 1 and 2
Hmm.
are dope characters. I love them both as like characters.
Hmm.
I I think we might, it's Dragon Ball Z, so death is death, but people can come back if they want. We all thought 17 was dead for a while, but not
Mm-hmm.
definitely. I agree. And the anticipation of Cell would have been cool,
That's a
Mm-hmm.
fact.
but that's my
Because the way
opinion.
they built him up about how like it's mainly the first doctor's experiments, but like we was gonna get his new son's improvements. That seemed like it was gonna be crazy to me. Like remember, even though it didn't last long, remember when they wrote Dragon Ball Z AF and we saw the creation of Frieza and a bit of Goku and what they created it into. Did anybody read that? It was
Mm-mm.
only like four chapters. But that's what they. That's when they originally made Vegeta and fucking Gohan and Goku go Super Saiyan 5. But now it was a little brief thing. But I thought it was gonna be to the magnitude of that. And to me, Cell's Taijutsu, like yes, his scream was amazing. And I especially loved hearing that in the theater because the way that nigga was yelling, all like that shit was impactful. Like it made me seem like okay, he about to smash it up. Besides, his orb was like all purple and crazy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, they did too much. It reminded me of like the third Brawley movie. You remember that shit, Glenn? When Brawley, it was like a unfinished Brawley.
Fire Broly?
Yeah, and I don't like that. I like when it's focused power. Like a nigga just
Yeah.
spewing energy blasts all over the place could be a little lackluster, but it was still good for me. I didn't complain. But how do y'all feel about it?
So I feel like they could have did more with Cell. I feel like that the little beams coming off his like the little like spots on his skin and shit was I
Oh, you
wasn't
didn't like
feeling
it?
that.
Oh,
Nah,
okay,
that was kind
okay.
of whack to me, boy.
They could have did more because Cell never had that before, right? Or I think he
Bro,
did when he used
he
to power up.
nah, he never had that. Nigga looked like a strobe light. It was off son.
Nah, he did look like a strobe light. But
Oh my god.
I was just kind of hoping that we get like one more like rematch of like Cell in his perfect form. You know how arrogant and cocky
That's
he
what I
is.
wanted to see.
Yeah, I thought we
Like,
was
When
gonna
he
get
was
like a
popping out, when
regular
he was popping
Cell,
out, that's what it looked like at first. It wasn't until he got out
bro.
all the way that he was like, "Oh, they just turning them like big as fuck, like the Hulk and shit." Like,
Yeah,
damn.
I was like, what the fuck is this? A Power Rangers version?
That's
Like
a
they
fact.
just made him bigger,
Piccolo turned into his own Power Ranger to
right,
defeat the.
bro?
That was crazy about them.
yo, that was dope as
Piccolo,
shit.
you Piccolo becoming orange was like honestly probably the
Yo, it was
second best thing in
Krillin.
that
You loved it,
movie.
right? Yes, that was
Yeah, I
amazing.
loved it, bro. I loved it, bro.
Nah, but that was
Both
Krillin
times he
reminding
transformed.
Hmm.
yo, but that was Krillin reminding Piccolo that he could do that power. Literally in the movie, like Piccolo, grow big. I can do that. Oh, I
He
can.
was like, "Oh, I
Hold up.
can do that," and then the little flashback of him doing it, yo, that was fire.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to the room. Did y'all see the new movie?
Yeah, I seen it.
What was your favorite part of the whole movie? All right, good
All
talk.
right, great talk.
What about you, D
Man,
Money?
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite part of. I have problems with this movie. Sorry, go ahead.
You said what though, D Money? All right, good talk as well. But nah, okay. So we're at the part where we first see Okay, so Piccolo's he already wished for his wish. He's already fighting. He got his new transformation. Like, okay, before we even saw Piccolo, when Gohan was fighting, was y'all like finally, nigga, when it took you feel me when it took for him seeing his daughter? Why did they think he was gonna see the video of them kidnapping his daughter and he was just gonna like walk with them over there, like
Right,
ride
right. He
with
a
them in a
goofy
car?
ass nigga, bro. I swear.
All they had to
Cause
do was knock.
they don't know about Super Saiyan, bro. All they
Yeah, facts.
remember is Goku as a child. It was like the first time Gero saw Super
Oh,
Saiyan. They're like,
that's a
"Yo, what
fact.
the fuck is
It was
that?"
probably their parents that was fucking at like on that team at the time. Like that's crazy about them.
Hmm.
But at least I would have just left the video at the door, knocked, and walked away. These dumbass niggas
Yeah.
said, "Hey, yeah, what about this stupid ass?" And
I
go,
enjoyed the shit out of that joke, bro. That one guy kept on getting knocked out or scared or something. That shit was
bro.
funny
I
to me.
skipped that part, bro. This dude literally got beat up by a 3-year-old girl.
Bro, he got whipped by Pan, bro. Pan like literally gut checked that man. It was over.
And then
Nigga,
Gohan made
nigga
him
was out
beg.
for like an hour and a half.
Gohan made him beg, bro.
Hey, y'all, what do you think was up with that? Why couldn't Gohan send Piccolo? That's weird.
Oh, because
He
Gohan's out of
he
practice.
literally he. I feel like he could still like sense ki, but he can't like determine who's who
But
type
his
shit. You feel me?
3-year-old
Like,
can.
It
bro,
could have been
because
just stress because
she's
he worried about Pan. It could have been just from that.
Okay, true.
He's
that
focused on
too.
Pan.
Nah, but before they didn't directly show him the video though. He should have noticed it was him when they originally started talking about some "come with us" or whatever he was saying.
Hmm.
And remember, because at first Gohan was telling him like, "All right, bye," like he wasn't even tripping. He was trying to go back to work.
Right, facts.
Like he should have noticed him right then. But shit, that's crazy about him.
He didn't notice. He didn't even notice him until he got out the costume.
That's
It's because Gohan is rusty as hell, son. That's the shit that be pissing me off.
Not no more, my boy.
what a way to get him to go fight the. Oh man, that's crazy about
Nah,
this.
the fact that they really use like the Red Ribbon Army, bro, just to get that man full potential out. Like
So,
Piccolo really is a devious nigga, bro.
so how do y'all,
Piccolo's really a devious nigga.
so how do y'all feel that like none of this shit is canon? Like,
Well, I mean, I'm still. People are still trying to say the manga's canon. The manga's hasn't been canon since the Boo arc, so none of this
yeah,
counts. We don't
none
know
of this
what's
counts.
canon
So
and
it's
what's
like,
not yet.
You know what
why
I
would
y'all know what I feel like is the only thing canon out of this is fucking Goku and Vegeta and them training where they training with Broly and shit.
I
Vegeta,
think they'll find a way
Vegeta
to
getting the
bring
win?
all this stuff in.
You said what, Glenn?
I think they'll find a way to get elements of it canon to like Piccolo's transformation, Gohan's transformation, Pan's progress.
Flying.
Yeah, but I don't think
Yo,
the movie as a whole. You'll see references, but you won't see.
They're not gonna. They're basically
It
not
won't
gonna
be
remember
obvious.
Cell.
Yeah, they probably won't remember so
Man. Okay,
because
so
everyone's arguing what's canon and what's not. I'm like, guys, if you're arguing the movies on canon, the manga's never been canon
yeah, just
for
enjoy it at
yeah.
this
years.
point.
I, don't- I honestly feel like none of the movies are, but like Cell kind of pissed me off because it ruined the best part of him. Cell is all about talking that mess. He talk
And
big
he
shit
and all
every
we're
day.
hearing is a big.
Yeah, it was too much. I'm like, all right, it's like Bio Broly all over
Yeah,
again.
that's a fact.
Bro, I'm
We was
trying to tell
dead
you,
saying that.
it's literally fucking a Power Rangers like enemy get big type of situation. But
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good watch though in the theaters. Shit, I love the. I thought the animation was really gonna draw me away from it, but it was pretty cool.
The fights were good, honestly. I think the fights really did make you
yeah,
feel
I'm
like
not
you did with Dragon
complaining
Ball
at
Z.
all.
I don't like that. Piccolo had to wish to get
Yeah,
stronger.
that goes
I thought
against
it was just
everything.
lame.
You feel me? You didn't want to
Yeah,
wish the
you know,
opposite way, but you wished for steroids.
they what pisses me off is they never really
No,
established
I
how
got
does
his
Piccolo get
logic
stronger
though.
how does Piccolo get stronger outside of merging with other Namekians? We don't
Oh,
know.
I
Mm.
mean,
They did,
they essentially
Yeah, he
said
did.
that,
Remember, because
like
yeah,
Krillin and Gohan, they untapped his potential.
yeah, they did it for them,
Yeah,
so
facts.
they could have did it for him. But the person that he have just wasn't of
Mhm.
age yet.
no, I'm talking about like what makes Piccolo. How does he get stronger? Because when we see Piccolo training, he's usually just meditating. So we don't know like what makes him stronger. Like how does he think? Because we all know the Saiyans are all through fight and experience. They get Zenkai boosts and so on and so forth. But like how does Namekian get stronger other than merging with one another? Is just meditation all they need?
No, train.
Yeah,
That nigga been training his whole life though.
I was about to say, you know that thing, like the little cape he wear is literally like thousands of pounds,
Yeah, but
right?
that shit don't even matter now anymore. Like I I'll be surprised that he still be doing it. Like the boost that he gets off of it isn't really doing much.
well, now, I mean, you just gotta remember they don't get the Senkai boost the Saiyans get. So you have to find a way to get stronger in other ways. That's it.
Yeah, I'm about to say
No,
you. I remember
I get that.
Piccolo not Piccolo not a Saiyan, bro.
I
Every
get
time he
I
get
get
hit
that.
by a stronger nigga, he don't get stronger. You feel me?
I
That's not the
get that, but
situation.
like that's what I'm saying is we don't really know. So you can write a whole nother way of how they get stronger. Like it's a mystery. So
I
Well,
mean, he could still.
he literally
that's
breeding Saiyans. You feel me? So he doing something
mhm,
right.
true. I mean, if anybody keep it in step with the Saiyans, is him.
That nigga
I
literally has
mean,
raised.
on top of that,
That nigga has raised four Saiyans, I believe, or three,
for
four. Yeah, four.
Gohan,
How you feel
Goten,
about
Trunks,
Trunks,
Trunks, Trunks, and
Pan,
Goten.
Yeah, Trunks and Goten for sure, for sure.
Pan. Yeah,
how
Pan,
you
four.
feel
Pan.
Shit, Goku.
how you
Yeah, that's what I was
He
about to
didn't.
say too. Word, Goku.
how,
He
y'all
didn't
feel
raise
about
Goku.
Gohan
He damn near
bust,
raised Goku.
busting Piccolo's move instead of the Masenko?
Oh, that was cool. I like that.
Oh yeah, he said, how do you feel about the tri beam cannon instead of the Masik no Ha?
Say that one more time. Man, I like, or when Gohan did it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when Gohan did it.
that was insane. I
Yeah,
loved it.
nah, when Gohan did that, bro, and that shit cleared, like went through like out the earth, bro. I was like, oh yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I already knew Odu was gonna die. Like that suicide bomb shit never works on Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, bro. But bro, the fact that he literally like sacrificed himself, I was like, yeah, I
And they
fuck with
didn't
him. That
even
nigga was hard.
hesitate. They said, "Bet, do it."
And the fact that they really it's the fact that they really wasn't even like evil the whole time. You feel me? They was just under like bad influence. Like, and the nigga gonna pull up with the fucking body augmentations and shit. Boy,
Yo, I had a big problem with them home Piccolo in the beginning with this dude just pulling up on them like that and beating the shit out of him.
oh,
Bro, that
yeah,
doctor, he's literally like if Cartman was in the Dragon Ball Z world, bro.
fucking dead.
Y'all, the way he rode his train to go say, "What are you doing?" I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, this little kid is funny, man.
Nah,
I'm
even in the
fucking
beginning,
dead.
even in the beginning, they're like, yeah, how'd you do? How are you in jail? Like, man, when someone wanted to fuck with me, they regretted it after a while.
Nigga got rid of
They're
his
like,
ops on the way out.
woo! Yeah, exactly.
That was crazy
He
about
was
him.
out free and still had to get back at them, bro.
And that whole B thing was so smart. I fuck with him. It reminded me of like y'all remember on Despicable Me 1, Rue's first the doctor's whatever his name is first out, the little smart nigga with the little shark at his door to protect his building. Okay?
Mm-mm-mm.
Y'all remember on Despicable Me?
No, I don't
No,
I
remember
feel
that
like I
part.
seen that shit once,
I'm
boy.
crying. Y'all, not y'all niggas all anime and comics. Fuck y'all.
Nah, not even that, bro. I just never watched any Despicable Me movies, bro. I just never watched any of those at all.
Nah, you good, but that's kind of like how he was as far as with his science and stuff. That was pretty cool to me. But now, okay, so how did y'all like Gohan's fight with the first one, with the first Gamma?
It was actually fire a little bit. I ain't gonna cap. Niggas start whooping
They was
Gohan's
talking a
ass a
little too
little bit.
much though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know how Dragon Ball is, bro. You know
Yo,
how Dragon Ball is.
Hmm.
I need like
Niggas got mad dialogue when they throw punches, like they don't breathe.
I need like a I need like a sparring session just to know where he stacks up next to Goku and Vegeta right now. Honestly,
Gohan,
yeah, because I can't gauge it. It looks nice,
honestly,
but
And I kind of
they
hate they let him use. He damn near used the same words he used to sell when he was a little kid. They thought that
facts,
was gonna be cool, but I ain't really like that.
yo,
bro. They
I
basically,
hold on. I wanted him to have like more like trauma dealing with Cell.
Hmm.
I thought that would have been a lot
mm,
better for his character. Like, oh, like it's call back and like it should be something like Cell is the reason he went what he did. Like, you know what I mean?
He just fought that nigga
Because
like it was a
I
random
feel
villain.
I feel
Yeah.
like if they did that trauma with Cell and they have a possibility of doing trauma with Raditz, like 'cause on Rip, like Raditz really messed Gohan up.
Hmm.
mm-mm.
Yeah,
Nah, we
but
don't need no.
Cell wasn't talking heavy though.
We don't need no trauma dumps though. But
Hmm.
Nah, but Cell wasn't talking heavy to Gohan. He was just
he wasn't.
roaring at
He
him.
wasn't.
Ah! You're like, what the
Definitely
fuck?
Bad,
wasn't.
so it's not even nothing to even talk about. Yeah, that's not the real you.
Yeah.
True. Cause like
Mm,
did Gohan ever meet Cell when he was in his second form?
no.
Nah,
Oh, that's crazy.
but Cell talked
Nah,
heavy
Shell was talking
to
when he was talking. Yeah, when
Gohan.
he was fighting Gohan, he was.
He was in. No, he was talking, but like he never met him in his second form, nigga. Like he met him when he was perfect.
Nah, but he's seen him
Yeah,
before
Perfect
though.
One was
Like
talking
it's just
shit too though.
Gohan. Like perfect. Man, remember he did see Cell in his second form after he
Did
knocked
he?
the 18
Mm-hmm.
out
Mm-hmm.
of him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so he knew what it looked like. But whenever Gohan gets into that like ultimate power form, he just becomes a serial killer and just says, "I'm gonna murder you now."
Yeah, nah. The fact that like, and they trying to say that that's like that beast mode or whatever that shit is called is stronger than fucking autonomous.
Well, remember, autonomous isn't
Torture
really a
assistant?
power level, but just being able to dodge everything.
That's a fact.
You can just dodge everything with autonomous.
But at the
That
same
was cool
time,
how they was all
it
weaving them beams.
at the same time it give you mad like boost though. You feel me? Like power as
Oh
well, like
yeah.
a little bit.
This dumbass dropped the Senzu beam.
Yo, that nigga pissed me. He said, "I don't have my glasses on, Piccolo." Stupid ass boy.
And then Piccolo like, wait, when you turn Super Saiyan, your eyes get better? How the fuck does that work?
Goofy shit.
And Bulma getting the BBL instead of wishing the guys back home.
I know,
Dumbass.
right?
She said,
Oh,
"Oh, I should have wished Vegeta and Goku
you,
back."
you you know
Dumbass
what that is.
girl.
You know what it is about like the Super Saiyan eyesight thing, right? It's because that time when Goku sent threw in the Patara earring that he dropped it.
Yeah.
Mm.
He wasn't in Super Saiyan mode at that time. That's why they're
Wait,
like,
so
oh, this is the reason why.
you telling me Goku need glasses as well?
No, he
No.
threw it at Gohan, and Gohan just didn't catch it. Mind you, this is the
Oh, he
man
threw that
that
Gohan.
jumped
Okay,
in the
okay.
air and caught that ball in like when they were playing baseball when he first went to school, right? But he was Super Saiyan at that time too, so it's like
Well, no, not
that
even
that's
that.
the reasoning.
This is the same man who literally got them whooped up on fused boo tanks.
Boo tanks.
Yeah. Remember when Boo had the power of Gotenks?
Oh yeah, when he saw, yeah, when he took him. Okay, I just never
Mm,
named it. I'm
Yeah, when he
crying.
took.
nah, that's what they named them, bro.
Yeah, and then Gohan proceeded to beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, facts.
I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie, Boo Tanks
that,
was crazy. That nigga was, but
nah, kid. I
that
feel
was
like
that
Kid
was
Buu
Boo
was top
Tanks.
10.
Yeah, it was, but that was Boo Tanks 3 because that nigga was in Super Saiyan 3 when he took him.
Yeah,
Nah,
facts.
and also Buhan was the strongest form of
Oh my
Boo.
god, Buhan.
Wuhan
Yeah,
was
bro.
sick.
Bro, that nigga, bro, I
Wuhan
remember
was
in the
sick.
book when it happened, this nigga Goku dropped his jaw, bro. That nigga was dead. He was like, yo. Because Gohan was
Cause
on some Star Wars
I
shit.
think
He was
Goku.
their only hope.
Nah, I think because Gohan was in ultimate form when it happened. You feel me?
He did all
Yeah.
that training with the earrings and shit.
Goofy ass boy, getting eaten. It's tough.
Oh,
Nah, that shit was fire though.
bad. Okay, bad. And we did already talk about his final attack on Cell. But yeah, I think we. Okay, so what would y'all rate the movie 1 out of 10? And tell us your
Um,
reasoning.
I'm gonna give it
you
a
go
6.
first.
Ooh, a 6. Why 6?
I feel that the writing could have been better. They played to the fans, but I think they did it in an easy way.
That's okay. Okay. I'm gonna go last. Actually, what about you, Glenn?
I'm gonna give it a 7. It was a fun movie. I thought it was gonna be terrible because the marketing was awful for this movie.
Damn, for real, I saw it everywhere like a year early.
Well, no, the marketing on this movie was terrible. Like I thought it was gonna be bad, nothing was gonna work, and I'm like, yo, I enjoy all the callbacks. Red Ribbon Army, people, everyone thinking that Capsule Corp is a mob of aliens and they're gonna invade Earth. Well, it was funny as shit to me.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
they kind of are aliens, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, but they're not invading Earth though, and they're not a mob.
He just made it seem like to the kid like it was like the aliens that he see in
Facts,
comic
facts,
books
facts.
and shit.
I mean, if they not a mob, then they a gang for sure, for sure.
No, they something. The way these
It's
niggas
more than
fiend for battle, that's crazy
bro.
about them.
It's more than six of them. You feel me? So I feel like every time it's like a fight, I feel like somebody just
Bro, they fiend for
Oh
battle
no,
more
not
than
you feel
they
me?
fiend
Some
for battle more than
cracking
yeah.
Beerus.
knuckles type shit. Like
Nah, when
niggas
they
start cracking
said
knuckles. Like let me at him. Let me at him. No, rock paper scissors me. Like niggas just be wanting to fight, bro. Niggas just want smoke for no reason. Like
nah, but like that scene where he's like Goku and Vegeta look like the two bosses. So if we take out the two bosses, then the rest should fall easily. I'm like, Goku and Vegeta the bosses?
mm-mm-mm.
I mean, they can beat the shit out of you, but they're not the bosses.
Bro, people forgot that Goku was the grandpa.
That's a
The
fact. He
Piccolo
old
said,
as
"Huh?
shit,
Oh
bro.
yeah."
Nigga old as shit.
I mean, what? How old is Goku by this point? 50 something? 60?
Yeah, like damn near 60.
Y'all saw that evil face they
But it,
put of him,
oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
really funny.
bro.
But nah,
Hmm.
shit. What would I give it? I'd say I want to give it like a 7.5, 7.9. You feel me?
Why?
Not an 8, but damn near 8. It was animation was fire. Storyline could have been better. Uh, I feel like the gun part killed me, bro. It was just the guns for me. The guns killed me, bro. Uh,
Do
but yeah,
y'all agree
overall,
with him on that? Did y'all
I
not
enjoyed the
like the
guns
guns? Okay, what about you, Quentin?
I did not like the guns.
Okay, okay.
because
thank
the thing is, it's a taste thing. And Freeze is right. You either like the Sentai reference or you don't like the Sentai
yeah,
reference.
facts, facts.
That's it.
So it's up in the air for, and like it's a preference type of thing. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
what else?
Hmm.
I didn't like the the Cell. Uh, shit, bro. The nigga looked like an armadillo man with the fucking shit on his
But
tail, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, nigga look like an armadillo man, bro. Like, not even trying to hear it, but yeah. Overall, it was a good watch. I ain't gonna cap. I watched it twice.
Yeah, it was a good shit through. I didn't get sleepy at all. But nah, I'm gonna give it a 7.5, 7.6, because like I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z in a long time, but it really made me interested to see what they do next. Like if they put out another season of Super, I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna just start from there. Fuck all that
Right.
giant shit. But I know they'll talk about it, and I've heard people talk about it enough to know what happened. So I'm ready to. It brought me back into the Dragon Ball Z realm and shit. If I gotta go read it, I'm gonna do that because that you feel me that it gave me it still, even though all of the things y'all said was true, it still had me like excited throughout the whole watch, like kind of when I first started reading Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So it was a good way to get me back into the franchise.
yo, I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah.
you. All the negative stuff people say about Dragon Ball Z, I say it's true. But people don't understand. This is my childhood, and to this
That's a
day, I
fact,
still
boy.
get hyped off the stuff people hate. But like,
That
and
nostalgia is heavy.
Nigga,
yeah,
I used to be like, I used to run from school to my after school program because they were like at 6 o'clock, Dragon Ball Z was coming on. You
For
feel me?
Nah, I
streaming.
feel you.
Like,
Yo, oh my god.
And
Just
it's
to
not
get
like
that
now where
Eden
you have
Dragon.
Netflix and all that shit. You gotta catch it on TV.
bro, like I had to catch that shit on, like, you feel me? The black box channel, what? It was Cartoon Network, so it was 83. You feel me?
Hmm
Like, come
Kids
on,
nowadays
bro.
will never know.
Never.
the nostalgia for Dragon Ball Z will never fade away because even when I'm like, man, Dragon Ball Z's really lost its touch. All it takes is one good movie where I'm like, yo, this feels like Dragon
Hmm.
Ball Z. It feels like it.
But I ain't gonna cap. Have y'all seen like any manga recently on the Z?
Yeah, I have.
I do.
Uh,
I listen. I read some of the manga, but like I'm really more into like the fan base stories. They seem to be way
okay,
better.
okay. Yeah, I fuck with the fan base stories too. But Glenn, how you feel about the manga so
The
far right
manga,
now?
Well, like
Like where
granola
they
and
I
all
at
feel
right
like,
them.
now?
I feel like it's the best.
Granola, the toxic niggas, like all
Yeah,
of them,
they
bro.
just they
Even
Oh,
literally
before
just
them,
finished
like
up.
even no, even before that, like the Morel nigga, like the Morello nigga,
Yeah,
whatever his name is, like
I
Molo,
like
I think his name.
I like the storyline, but I don't like the fact that Goku and Vegeta are going like God of Destruction, Angel path. I
I
really wish
mean,
they just did something like we ain't never seen before.
Well,
I thought,
as of right now, with the manga, they're going of a whole potential like Saiyan story arc, essentially.
yeah, but like
hmm.
my whole thing is forget Goku. My whole thing was Vegeta's evolution had so much potential, and then they just kind of like, all right, well, we're just gonna make him a god of destruction. I'm like, oh fuck, man, you already stated up to that he wants to be something completely different from Goku, and not on like the path, and he gonna make his own shit, and then you just have him follow Barris. Oh fuck out of here, that shit is lame.
I don't know. Either way you look at it, I think.
I don't know. I like the fact that Vegeta becoming the god of destruction. That's fire to me.
But what's gonna happen to Beerus then?
Beer
I
is
mean,
going to retire.
he'll eventually die.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
If the way that I see it going is like at some point they're gonna give him the challenge that he wants, and they're gonna kill him.
Killing my OG's
Like I
crazy
think
about
that's
No,
them, huh?
I think that's
Wait,
what he
kill
nah,
him.
they
really
won't kill
wants.
him.
Killing Barris or Vegeta?
Barris. The only reason that Earth is
Who's going to
alive
kill
and Vegeta,
Barris?
Barris wants the same God to give him an actual challenge. Like
Hmm.
so I honestly feel like they're gonna take it to him, but they're gonna kill it to him.
Nah, I feel like it's Dragon Ball Z. They won't let Vegeta and Goku kill him. It's
They
gonna
just
be
ate dinner
a
at
sneak
that
attack.
man's table. If they killed him, they disrespectful.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
weird. Like
come
they're
on,
not
son.
even
That's
on no.
disrespectful.
They
Don't
don't
act
even
like
like.
Barris
It's
was
not
about to
even
blow the whole earth up over
Nah,
Joe Budden. Come on, y'all.
don't come eat dinner at my table if you're gonna kill me in the future, bro. You training and you learning from my people, bro. All dude is helping them with their training. You can't just do that.
right.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I
yeah.
think.
The nigga who trained you is literally like you feel me. He trained me, bro. Like hello.
Man, that's crazy about him.
Well, no, because every angel needs to have a backup just in case if Bill
That's a
does pass
fact.
away. Yeah.
But I honestly feel like in the next arc, bro, they about to break down a whole lot of shit about these angels, bro. Like honestly,
Well, I
and
mean, the
I feel like
next
it's
arc's
about to get
obviously about Goku's dad. So,
I'm seeing
Oh
little
yeah,
hints and bits about that.
I would love to go back to
on the
Bardock.
Bardock shit.
yeah, we're gonna see what happened to Butter, and because he's obviously the legendary Super Saiyan.
Wait, so you think he's stronger
How?
than
Wait,
Bad and Frieza fried his ass with
No,
one finger?
well, no. If you okay, so as of right now, it's canon that he didn't die. He just got pushed back in time.
Okay, I saw that somewhere on the internet. I saw
Oh,
that on the internet. And he
damn,
got
it is really
away, yeah.
hard to keep this timeline like this canon shit
You feel
straight.
me? Like, bro, we saw he was in the front lines of these people that got
yeah,
blasted away.
facts. Like he got smoked, boy. I'm smoking on Bardock
And
pack right now.
the only reason why Frieza knew about the Super Saiyan
Mm-hmm.
mode was because Bardock killed Chill, who showing off the Super Saiyan mode, and then Chill was just telling his
Wait,
family like, "Yo,
you talking about the Bardock movie? I thought that shit was in canon. It's canon now.
no, there's a Bardock episode, special episode.
Where he
That's
went
not a
back in
movie.
time and messed up
Yeah,
Chill and yeah, but
yeah,
wasn't
that's
that
still
whole thing
canon.
he wait, didn't he go Super Saiyan in that?
Yeah, he did. He beat Chill, Super Saiyan.
Hmm. It's a weird what they choose to be canon.
Yeah, that's still canon. I mean, unless it is not, and I'm talking about my ass, but still, as of right now, I still think that's canon.
Where did this episode come from?
Oh,
Oh,
it
to
just randomly popped out one. It
Dragon
randomly
Ball
popped out.
Fighter Z Easter egg.
Like I remember it randomly popped out because that was during the time when Dragon Ball was finished, right? And they
Yeah,
didn't have anything else to put out, and they just put that out randomly.
I'm looking at it right now. It's the full episode too. The following is non-profit fan-based dub: Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Kai, and Dragon Ball DC.
But
Wow.
no, oh, and in the movie, I did appreciate them referencing the episode, the filler episode where Goku and Piccolo try to get a license.
Yeah.
That was funny. Just little details like that made the movie good for me.
All right. I feel like we pretty much okay. So we got everybody's rating pretty much deep
Hey yo,
out.
y'all know I thought I left this fucking chat, and the whole time I'm playing the game, I'm hearing people talking. I'm thinking the whole game.
No way you thought
You
the
gotta
people was
stop.
having
You
a.
gotta stop doing drugs.
I do, bro.
I'm dead. So for the people who first time is in the room, this is like a streamer for like the podcast we have. I'm about to pin the link at the top. The episode that we just did today will be out tomorrow. If
Episode
y'all wanna,
13, boy.
if y'all wanna find this part, you probably gotta skip to around 40 minutes because the beginning of this episode is about the Game of Thrones series. Well, do you watch Game of Thrones, Quentin and John? Well, John, I know
I
John watches Game of Thrones.
I watched the original.
You
I have
know
no
it.
interest in watching
Oh, you haven't
the
started the
new
new one
shit.
yet? All right, so we won't spoil it for you.
No,
Yo,
no,
what's the
no.
word,
You
y'all?
spoil it all you want, so I'm
What's
not gonna
cracking,
watch it.
guys?
Nah, it's good. We've already
Yo,
went through the
Sig.
podcast, so it's all right. But nah, so the if y'all want to just subscribe and hear yourself on the next one, just click the link at the top. And I'm about to boom the room, and I'm gonna give y'all 30
Yo,
seconds to click it. You said what,
yo,
Glenn?
Dave,
Mm-hmm.
you do need
Niggas
to
about to
call the
boom
next
this shit up.
episode.
You
Yeah,
said
we
what,
making
Glenn?
another one though.
You need to call this episode. They all pussies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
for
calling
sure.
it. I'm
They all
calling
pussies.
it.
They all pussies.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely calling
Oh, hey y'all.
it
You said y'all about
What's
to
that.
good,
boom this
sweetie?
one?
Yeah, and we're about to make another one right after. I'm just booming this one so I can cause I need the footage for the podcast, and the longer it is, the longer it'll take me to download that shit.
True.
We're about to make a
Well,
new one right now.
just ping me or something.
All right.
Alright.
Appreciate all y'all. And hold on, for John, everybody, I know John, you DM me about it. We're watching Gangsta. The anime is on my PTR right now. So if you've seen it or if you haven't seen it, just watch it, and we're gonna talk about it next Sunday or Monday and the next Game of Thrones episode. Appreciate all of y'all for pulling up. It's just anime people.